The caravan of BMWs, Audis and Teslas broke the tranquility of an overcast Saturday morning in an affluent Arcadia neighborhood, where homes sit neatly behind manicured lawns. Out of the vehicles emerged dozens of sign-carrying and slogan-yelling protesters with one destination in mind, the home of City Councilwoman April Verletou, who supported a plan to build shed-like structures for homeless people. The protesters held up banners in English and Chinese that read, "We need a safe place to live. No tiny shelters." April Verletou needs to understand that tiny homes are not the answer for Arcadia, said Fenglin Julie Liu, a resident of neighboring Temple City who organized the protest on Facebook. "They're prisons that no homeless person wants to stay in. I know. I've asked them." Away from the streets of downtown LA's Skid Row and gentrifying Echo Park, the debate over tiny homes in Arcadia offers a stark lesson in the challenges of finding shelter for unhoused people. Over the last decade, Los Angeles County's homeless problem has spread from urban hotspots to the suburbs. While Arcadia has relatively few homeless people, the idea of providing them a place to live is stoking anger and fear in some quarters, compassion in others. The battle is notable for another reason. Many who have taken up the cause to stop homeless housing are Asian American. The latest demonstration, after similar controversies in Irvine and Koreatown, of how Asians have mobilized around the issue. Yet in this San Gabriel Valley city, some of the staunchest supporters of the tiny home plan are Asian American students from Arcadia High School. "Maybe it's a generational thing," 17-year-old Becky Chen said. "But I feel like we've done our homework, and so many of the people against tiny homes haven't." Asian immigrants and Asian Americans, who are 62% of the city's roughly 59,000 residents, have taken leading roles on both sides of the debate. People have used social media platforms such as Facebook and Weibo, popular among Chinese immigrants, to attack one another. At meetings and forums, some tiny homes opponents have asked the city council to authorize the Arcadia police to drive homeless people out of town. Police Chief Roy Nakamura said his offices will remove unhoused people from private property, stop those committing criminal offenses and offer motel vouchers. Nakamura, who is of Japanese descent and is the first Asian American police chief in Arcadia's history, added, "Homelessness is not a crime." The controversy began in February after the Arcadia City Council voted to study installing a tiny shelter project funded by grants from Measure H, the Los Angeles County Homeless Initiative. If approved, the one-year pilot program would house up to 30 of the area's growing homeless population, which is estimated at just over 100 people.